Okay, we're gonna attempt to do a little surgery on this speaker spider, and try to get zoomed in there and focused in so we can see that whole thing is moving. That whole the cone, the voice coil, the cone, and the spider surround is moving all the same as one unit. So what we're going to do is, let me get pull back out here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to expose the coil here. We're going to remove this dust cap, and then I gotta put shims in there to center up that cone again, and then make an attempt at getting some adhesive in the back there, down in that basket there, at most of the points all the way around. I probably don't have to do it solid around, but we're going to get as much as we can. Try to get as much as we can. And we're going to give it a day or so to cure up. So today is Friday, and we haven't done anything for the past couple of days. It's just been windy, cold. I think it got down to 17 degrees the other night. One of the nights anyway. Last night I don't think it got to about 27 or something like that. But so it's been cold, and then the wind didn't help much. So I didn't even bother opening the door. I just about didn't open the drapes. But the sun came out a little bit the other day, and I had to have some sunlight in. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to take this back out again and see if I can get it to respond a lot better. If not, we're going to replace it with something. We'll have to look in the bag of tricks and see what we got in there left. And then we're going to get the dial glass polished up so we can get that back on here. And then we're going to attempt something on this antenna back cover thing. We'll probably extract the antenna from this backing all the way around this thing. We're not going to pull it loose from the backing. We're going to cut that backing about 1/4 inch wider than this edge of this coil, and we're going to extract that coil and whatever assemblies, coils and everything else that's on that backing plate, and we're going to transfer it to a new back. So hang in there. We'll be back with more grief. Thanks for watching. Okay, we got the dust cap off the thing, and the center core exposed. You can see how it moves around when it goes in and out. So we're going to get some shims in there and add 120 degrees around the core and get it equal, and then we're going to attempt on putting some adhesive on that spider. So stand by, there'll be more coming. Alright, we've got our shims in there. We got it all centered up. We got the cone fully depressed. These things here are helping to depress that down. So so that the spider will, and I can't get enough good light on it to show you, but anyway, it is fully depressed, and we're going to try and get some adhesive down in there. I'm going to use my go-to glue on this, and see if she'll hold up. So hang on for more fun. Okay. Alternate plan quintuple Z plus A. Looking at it closer and making an attempt at trying to get something down in that little space there. Well, it was just a little bit more to do than I kind of envisioned. So I decided to trash the cone, because I got a backup here. I forget the last one I used this on. I think it was an RCA. It might have been a Silvertone. But we're gonna transplant the cone back into here once we get that thing cleaned up and refixed to the basket. So stand by. We may go a little further with this. I don't know if I want to take and pull this entire voice coil out so that I can get a better shot at the spider thing there. Clean up all that yellow original adhesive. I believe that's what that is, and clean it up and get it back to rawness. So stand by. We're gonna do her up real good here. All right, we managed getting the spider and everything out, the voice coil. And get it cleaned up. These spots here are go-to glued because they're starting to split. That spider is starting to split. Now I think it's interesting that it looks like it's equidistant all the way around. The spacing on these spots. I dibbled them a little bit with the go-to glue, just enough to keep them together so they don't split any further. And because the go-to glue is flexible, it won't dry hard. We got the little groove in the center portion cleaned out, and we cleaned up the basket area, cleaned it up on the inside here. We got the gasket here, managed getting it off in one piece. And now what we're going to do is I have to go back on this thing right there and put that little whisker back on that piece right there, because she broke loose. Hopefully the other one don't broke loose either, but we'll see. So we'll get that tacked back up, and then we will get her fitted back for the cones. So hang on for that. Alrighty then, we got the voice coil put back in with the spider. We got the spider touched up. We got it gluing down all the way around the rim there, and then we've set the spider and voice coil assembly back into the core and got it nestled down so she will adhere all the way around, inside and out. And we've got our shims in equidistant or thereabouts around the chingus there, and now we just got to wait for that to cure up, which will be tomorrow, and then we will go to fitting the cone, the rest of the cone back on it, as soon as we resolder our connection points to the voice coil back in. And well, that wasn't too bad. I think this was the best way to go. Other ones, I've done it before. I managed to get in there and recontact that spider back down in there, but this one here was just too much. It sat too deep in this well here. So I had the cone and decided to go the long route. So stay tuned. We're gonna dive into that antenna back and get her cut up and ready for as soon as we get a layout on the outline of the original backing. So stay tuned for that. That'll be forthcoming, coming forth herewith to there forth thou. Thanks for watching.